Yeah, so welcome guys. So today we'll be talking about the hosting account, more on domains and so on and so forth. For this, you see this when you log into your, for instance, your Namecheap account. This is what you see there when you log into your Namecheap account, and when you get this, okay. So the very first thing we're going to be talking about is topping up. How can you get funds into your Namecheap account? You can actually get funds by just searching. So we are going to be doing more practicals today. So you can actually just, okay, you want to get let's say hosting and domain. For instance, you want to get hosting and domain from the same place. So there are different kind of hosting. There's shared hosting, there's WordPress, there's reseller, there's VPS, there's dedicated servers, there's migrate to Namecheap. Now that's when you want to migrate maybe a hosting, a domain or something to Namecheap. Now for the sake of these are our tutorials, we are going to be using shared hosting for now. So we'll go to shared hosting, then we'll come here. So there are different prices here. Now the meaning of these things I would explain to you. Let's start with the one here, the $1.48 per month. Now under it you can build 3 websites. Now don't get it wrong, don't get it mixed up. Now this is where you get mixed up for beginners. When they say you can build 3 websites under this the one for $1, it doesn't mean once you get it you can just build those 3 websites. It means once you are buying it now, you are buying it with one domain as the main domain, which you will see. Because when you are buying an hosting like this, you have to put a domain while you are buying an hosting, because you can't just get an hosting. Remember what I said, an hosting is, there has to be something inside the host for it to be an hosting. It has to be hosting something inside of it for it to become an hosting. So the very first thing we have to do is to come the very first one, which is the $1.48 per month. The domain name, 3 websites, 20 gig SSD, and 13 domain based mailboxes. Now I've explained the domain name. That's when you buy now, it comes with, you will also add one domain name to it, that you are buying one domain. Now the 3 websites means under that one domain you can add 2 other domains under. Now the 20 gig SSD is the space of the cPanel. Now the 30 domain based mailboxes is, you can create more than one company mail inside this particular cPanel. Now once you buy this thing inside this particular hosting, now when I'm saying cPanel or hosting, they are let me say they are the same thing, because when you buy an hosting you automatically get a cPanel. Now from the cPanel you can put other domain name inside. That's when they are talking about these 3 websites, you can add other domain names inside. That's where this 20 gig SSD is. That's the cPanel is basically the meaning literally is control panel. Now this 30 domain based mailboxes means you can create different kind of mails there with the domain name. For instance, there's www.coca-cola.com. Now when you want to create an email, maybe you want to create an email for the admin of that coca-cola.com, it will be admin@coca-cola.com. Now that's a professional email, not the ones you use Gmails to, those free ones. This is where you get your professional emails for. So someone can say, can you buy company name or something? Yes, with so far you are watching this now, you can buy a company name for someone. Yeah, so if you want to create maybe let's say one for support, so you can be support@coca-cola.com. Now that particular thing with that extension, you can do it up to 30, you can do it in 30 places. That's what this 30 domain based mailbox is talking about. Now let's go to the next one, the one for $2.38 per month. Now as you can see, some of them even have bonuses like 67% on first year, that's discounts. This one is 63% on first year. Now this one you are buying it with a domain name. Normal, you are buying it with a domain name. Now unlimited websites, you can add different kind of websites here. It is unlimited. Now this other one is saying unlimited SSD. That's the space is on, like it is not calculated, so we can also call it unlimited. Also unlimited domain based, Now domain based mailboxes, the same thing. This one is giving you 30 of those emails, this one is giving you unlimited. Now automatic backup, in case anything happens, there's an automatic backup set already. You don't have to be going back and forth to be backing up manually here. So this other one, now let's go to the other one. It's $4.98 per month. Now there's a domain name, unlimited website, 50 gig SSD, unlimited domain based mailbox, auto backup and cloud storage. So it does not only come with an auto backup, it comes with the cloud storage. So for let's choose any of them to just buy, but I'll choose the $1.48 per month so that I can introduce you to a coupon code that you can be using for one or two things. Yeah, so you click on get started. So for instance, we are buying both the domain and this thing, we are buying it here. So let's look for so the name you want to buy. This, when you follow it like this is where you come to get the name, to search for the name properly. Now you come let's say Gorilla Tech, or okay, let's say what we're using Coca-Cola. Okay, Coca-Cola, Coke. So let's add numbers to it. So let's see. So there's Coca-Cola5.com. So if that's what you want, there's .com. Now there's .online, which we have seen in the other video. Once you buy .online, it is showing that all these ones now are showing 0.000.0. .online is 0. .host is 0. All these things are 0. It is almost free, because when you actually add it to your cart, you see that it is not free. Actually, you are paying like $2 or 1 point something dollars. Now we have not added this domain. You already know the meaning of the domain. We have not added it to the cart yet. As you can see, these are carts. The thing we only added to our cart is the $1.48 hosting that we selected in the previous part. So this is 17.7, and that's the calculated this thing for the Stellar hosting, shared Stellar. So this is the package. The first package is Stellar package. So this is what is in our cart now. So let's add .com, Coca-Cola5.com. Let's go and add this part. So once you add this part like this, you come down, you click. Now you are connecting this thing to your hosting. This is how you connect it to your hosting. Now you click on connect. Very good. So now it is connected to your hosting. That's what it means, is that now you are buying your hosting and your domain together. So when you are done with that, you can come on add to cart. It takes you to the next page. Very good. So now on Namecheap, both your domain name and your hosting is $24.92 for this particular domain and hosting. There are some domains you search for, they are very expensive, so you need to check a domain first, because some of them, there are domains that are up to $1,000, there are domains that are up to $3,000. People actually buy domain name. They maybe a company is starting and the company is coming up so fast, and that company does not have a website. People buy those names, then put it up for sale. So if someone is interested, or a very good name for any kind of business, if someone is interested, they go there and buy it for that amount. There are people that can buy it for that amount because that's the name they want for what they want to use it to do. So now, as watched or seen in the former video, there's 1 year here for this is the domain registration. The domain now is 6.98. It has already been discounted from 13.98. But let's see. Now that's the domain. Now this is the good thing. You can buy domain and all of this from anywhere, but there are some sites you need this protection for, domain privacy protection. You need it. That's why when you are buying from anywhere, you have to check if they have domain privacy. Domain privacy is the reason why people will search your site on Whois, and they will see they will search your site or something on Whois, and they will see that your site for Namecheap is that your site name was purchased in Iceland. It will never show Nigeria. because of this domain privacy. So it's free for the first year of subscription. When your site goes to the next year, you have to pay for it. So that's that. And it's stellar hosting. So this stellar hosting is 17.76. So for a year, that's the reason why I'm saying you can also be part of my masterclass from this thing. So I'll be sending you some domain, some codes, some coupon codes. These coupon codes can take this from 24 to 13. Some of them can take it from 24 to 18. Some of them can take it from 24 to 20. So that's for $20. So it reduces the price, the overall price for you. So let's say you have put one of them. So you apply. Okay. When you put those coupon, you apply. When you have applied, it reduces its price. Then you confirm order. Now there are some of these domain that you can't use more than once. There are some of these coupons, that you can't use more than once. Once you have used it, you have used it. Now, very good. On this part, you can add your card. You can use your card to pay. Now it's name on card number, month, year, that's expiration year, and CVC. Now those numbers are at the back of your card. Now this is where the issue comes in for Nigeria. Our cards don't pay in dollars anymore. There was a time it was paying $10, $20 per month, but now it doesn't pay in dollars anymore. So is either you choose to use virtual cards like cheaper card. I think Flutterwave used to have one card. They called it Barter card, like cheaper, all those kind of cards. The dollar card is virtual. It's not given to you, like it's in your phone. The back and the front of the card is in your phone, so the numbers are written there. If you want to use it, you just have to put the details here, and it works properly. It works perfectly. It works fine, and you can actually easily fund them cheaper. You open this cheaper app. So far, you open it with your full details. They'll give you your card once. Yeah. So, but the issue, there's an issue with all those kind of things too. Some of them put their prices per dollar very high, like very very high. For instance, cheaper card, the dollar per $1 can be 800, but on Bitcoin or BCH, it's called Bitcoin Cash. It's a cryptocurrency. It will be 750 something or 730 something. Cheaper will still be 800. So you can either choose to use the card, then you are using this part, or you're going to be using what's it called, Bitcoin or any crypto. Some of these cryptocurrencies work, but not on Binance. But all cryptocurrencies work. The best one to use is you use Trust Wallet to make payments. Now that's for that. So once you put your card there, you continue. But right now there's no card there. Now once you put your card there, you continue. If you are not using card, you can use paper. People have access to paper, but people have access with paper. The rate is very very cheap. The rate is the official rate. If the official rate is 600, that's where the rate is. If the official rate is 499, that's where the official rate is. I don't know, but I don't use paper, but a lot of people that use paper says that's how it works. Now, but if you want to use something like crypto, I'll show you how to top up your accounts. Then you come here, you click on account funds. Right now my account fund is not up to this amount, yeah, so it will show like this. But once you have topped up your account and it has reflected in your account, you can come here and click account fund and continue. Yeah, so once you click continue, if it is a new account, it will ask you for name, the address, and all those things. Put some, you put some random things there, or you put the main address or something you want. You can put it there. Put your address and everything, your number. Then you click, you continue to buy. So once you continue, once you click on continue, it takes you there and you buy what you have to buy. Yeah, so that's that for that. So now let me take you to how you can top up an account. Yeah, so we have explained all of these things now. So now how can you top up an account? Now once you click on your dashboard, you see hello, welcome, then you see top up. So once you click on top up, Now let me teach you how to top up with Bitcoin. Let me teach you how to top up with Bitcoin or BCH. The best is BCH. Bitcoin has a lot of, as in, high charges, but you can also use Bitcoin. It's the same way. So let's go to you click on that. So you can use paper to top up, you can use your card to top up, you can also use cryptocurrencies to top up. So once you click on this, you go to next. Let's say we are putting this is a cart. This is your cart here. So anything you have added, it shows here. So once you view it, you can then continue to make payments. So let's say we are holding on to just let's top up our account first. So let's come here. Let's say that's $24.9, but it's just okay to just put it as $25. So say we are topping up $25. So instead of BTC Pay, we'll go to BitPay. Let's use BitPay. Then we'll click on add funds. Yes, once you click on add funds, it takes you here. So for me, I use Trust Wallet. So you click on Trust Wallet, then you click here. Then if you want to use Bitcoin in Trust Wallet, you use Bitcoin. If you want to use Bitcoin Cash, you use Bitcoin Cash. But for now, let's use Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is in your wallet. So let me put a random thing here, a random mail, something. Yeah. So you can put your email here so that you get emails from these guys, BitPay. So let's submit. Now it takes you here. Very good. So once you are here, what you have to do is that your Bitcoin account that you have already topped up, or your BCH account, you just have to open it on your Trust Wallet and click on the place that shows you. I will make that screenshot and I'll send it on the group. You click on the place that shows you like a picture or something, like for capture, somewhere that you can use to capture this whole place. So once you click on it, you capture it, your payment is approved once. So far you have BCH or you have Bitcoin on your account, so you can ask me questions if you don't understand this part. So let's cancel this payment. Can just cancel this payment now. Yeah, so that payment is cancelled. Now okay, so once you have made the payment, you can come here, and that's with once you have topped up your account, you can come here, then you come to okay, you confirm order again, then you click on account funds. By then it will show you that your account funds is so and so. Now let's go to our dashboard. Now that's that for that. So now how do you access your cPanel? You access your cPanel in different ways. Now once you have made payments and you have paid for your stuff, you have purchased it, an email is sent to you immediately that this is your hosting account details. Now in that email, your hosting account details, there in that email, there is a link. I'll send you a sample. There's a link. There's also the login details, so you can log into that place through. They can get to your cPanel through that place, or you can come to here, hosting list. You come to hosting list, then you come here, go to cPanel. Once you click on go to cPanel, it takes you directly to your cPanel. Now that's where we are. Yeah, it takes you directly to your cPanel. As you can see here, this is your cPanel. This is where you can do things. This is where you can actually start building your site. It's your control panel. cPanel means control panel. So once you get here, you can start doing whatever it is you want. If you want to do WordPress, you start with Softclass app installer. If it's HTML, CSS, JavaScript, you upload here on your file manager, but we'll go to all those ones later. Yeah, so now this is your cPanel. When you want to create an email on your cPanel, like the emails I was explaining to you, you can come here and search email accounts. So once you see create, manage, delete email accounts, so you can click on email accounts here also. So for now we are still doing subdomain and domains. We are doing everything about domain and hosting. Now we are done with hosting. Your cPanel has been sent to you. That's where your account is being hosted inside. So now what are add-on domains? What are add-on domains? Add-on domains might confuse you a bit, so we'll keep that one for later. But subdomain is something that you'll be needing a lot. So what's a subdomain? A subdomain is like, it's, see, everything you'll be coming across, the words are the literal meaning of everything you coming. So what's a subdomain? A subdomain is a domain under another domain. It's a sub under another domain. A subdomain is a sub under another domain. So let's say, why do we create subdomains? For instance, you are practicing now, you are trying to put yourself together, the course together, you are trying to learn how to create different kind of websites. So, and you are only buying one domain. You, for this kind of thing, you don't need to, okay, you want to create one website now, you don't need to first go and buy one domain first, then again you buy another domain again. No, it doesn't work like that. You don't need all of those things. That's you are spending like $10 per one domain. No, you don't need any of those things. What you have to do is to create a subdomain under the domain you have just created, you have bought already. Yeah. So what you do is you come to File Manager. Sorry, let's click on subdomains. It's easier for you to search like this than looking for it. So you click on subdomains. So for instance, let's say the domain you bought, this one now that is showing, okay, if you have only one domain, this is what you show. Now this one is showing this one here because I have a lot of domains here, but this is the main domain of the cPanel. Now the main domain on your cPanel is the domain you bought your cPanel with. That is the first and the main domain. So this is what's showing now because it is the main domain. Now what you want to make it as a sub for, let's say you want to say, okay, this one is for trading website. You can say trading. It's just the test something. Maybe you want to, as you are practicing now, you want to create another one. You don't need to delete everything you have already done in one. So you just come here, you click on trading. So for this training, you'll be doing I'll be telling you a lot of create a subdomain for your next kind of website. Just create a subdomain. After you have submitted one website, I'll tell you to create a subdomain for the next. So this is how to create it. If it's a trading website, you do it. If it's another one, you do it. So let's say trading, then you create. All right, so let's watch it. Let's wait for it while it goes. Very good. Now it's telling us that it has created this subdomain for us. So how do we access our subdomain when we have created it? We'll come here. So remember, our subdomain we have created was trading. So to go back to the cPanel itself, you can just click on this cPanel to go back to the main menu, which is this. So let's go to File Manager. Let's go to File Manager. That's want to try and access that what we just created now. So as you can see, there's a lot of subdomains here, a lot of it. So we just created one that has trading and okay, this is it. So now if you want to start doing anything, this is it. So now you click inside this one, trading. So you see something like this, and if you want to load it, you can come to trading. As you want to access your website, anything you are doing inside that File Manager, you can come to trading, come here, then click copy, you open our browser, you can click on go. So you see anything that you are doing inside here, you can have access to it. Now that is for, you can have access to it. Now that is for subdomains. Yeah, through that part you can have access to it. That's for subdomains. Now what about add-on domains? So I promise that we'll talk about add-on domains, but we'll keep it for later. Now add-on domains. What are add-on domains? Now when you're trying to buy your cPanel or your hosting, just now you saw 3 websites, unlimited websites, this and that website. So when a website when they are saying you can build unlimited website or something, that means you can buy another domain instead of buying another hosting. Now instead of buying hosting again and again and again, because you want to build one site, you can add it under one host. So like I explained, the whole concept of hosting and domains is that a disease inside a body, the body that is that disease is living in is the host of that domain. So now they're basically saying your body or the body can host different websites. Yeah, the house can host different websites. So now let's say this add-on domain now. So once you have purchased it from where you purchased it, you come to add-on domain. Now this is where this other explanation comes in. The best way to host websites, especially suspicious websites, this is where it comes in. You can buy your domain from somewhere else. For instance, you buy your domain from NameSilo or Hostinger or somewhere else. Like I listed some names of some people that sells this thing yesterday. So you can buy hosting domain from them. Then you buy hosting from here. Or you buy the domain from here and you want to add your domains. So you can come here and click add on domain. That's a domain that has been added that you want to try to add here. So that's your add-on domain. So for your add-on domain, okay. So I have 2 add-on domain here already. Like 2 add-on domain is here already. So and this one is the one that can accommodate 3 websites. So the main website is here, this one is here, and this one is here. So it's full. But for the sake of this thing, let me remove this one. Okay, for me to remove this one, I also have to remove a lot of other websites. There's a lot of subdomain, as you can see here. But the same way I added the subdomain is the same way, is the same interface you see here. Let me search for it so that you understand, and I will explain it small if you don't understand it. When you click on add-on domain too, you also see something like this. So you put your new domain and you click on the white place and you put your new domain here, then you click here.